Hey guys, welcome back, and let's just get right into it. We know why we're here. We're gonna do my November TBR with a prompt jar. So this is my first time doing this. Usually I just grab my reads for the month as I see fit, but I've noticed lately when I'm doing that, I'm leaving out a lot of books that I don't really want to read right now, or I'm leaving them and just bypassing them altogether and then buying new books. So I think this might be a really fun way to get through my TBR and then read some of the books that have been on my list for quite some time. I'm gonna pick 6 books. I usually read between 5 and 7 books, but I think I'm gonna pick 6 books for this month. I am still probably gonna listen to an audiobook, and yeah, so I think 6 books is fair. And then if I end up reading 5, I have an extra one. It gives me kind of a few options. So let's get into it. I have a drink, a little sippy. A little sippy sip. Okay, let's sip into it. All right. What we got? This is what we got. The first one. Non-fiction. Oh my god. Okay, I was kind of wanting to get this one and kind of not wanting to get this one because I've had 2 non-fiction books on my TBR for over a year. One of them I've had for 3. And when I got the books, you know, I wanted to read it at the time, and then, you know, I started reading it, got a couple chapters in, and then I just soft DNF'd it. I knew I was gonna read it at some point, but I stopped. So the ones that I have on here that are nonfiction is, so I have this book here, Caste. This book came out maybe, I think it was like 2020. So this is a really, it's an intense book, you know, and it's very long. It's like almost 550 pages. There's an index in it. That's how intense this book is, but I've been really wanting to read it. It's, so Caste, The Origins of Our Discontents by Isabel Wilkerson. Really just have been wanting to read this for a long time. So this is an option. And the other book that I have on here that is a nonfiction that I've had on here for a very long time as well is this book here called The Body Keeps the Score. Another amazing book. This one is a little bit older as well. It came out in 2015 or 2014. It's written by, I might get this wrong, Bessel van der Kolk. It's all about trauma. I did start reading this as well. As you can see, I have it here on page 60. There's a lot going on in this book. Like, it's pretty intense. The writing is very small. There's a lot of data and there's a lot of information, but I really want to read this book so bad. So these are my 2 options. I don't know which one. I honestly think I'm gonna do Caste, only because this one I've had on my TBR longer. I actually bought it in 2020 and I stopped reading it. I think I might have taken my bookmark out, meaning I have to restart it. So yeah, so my nonfiction option is gonna be Caste for this one. A thriller. Okay, I have been reading a lot of thrillers. I read a lot of thrillers. That's one of my favorite genres, so I'm excited about this one, and I have tons of thrillers to choose from. So let's see what we're gonna pick. Okay, so I do have this Colleen Hoover book, and I think it's like, don't at me for this book. I bought this a long time ago, and I don't mind her books sometimes, and this one sounds really interesting. This one is a psychological suspense novel of obsession and dangerous love. So it's a thriller, I think, and also a romance, and I just want to read this. I just want to like get it over with, kind of, but this one sounds interesting. So this one is called Too Late. What else? I have this one here. This is a newer one that I picked up called 5 Survive by Holly Jackson. And it's by the same writer as A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. That one was a great book, and the The show was great as well. So I think this might be a really good option, but this is a newer book and I've had this one on my TBR much longer and I just keep bypassing it. I also have The Housemaid, which I really want to read. Again, another one that I've had, it's a recent purchase. As you saw in my last video, my book haul, I just got this one. So I think I might wait on that. The It Girl by Ruth Ware. So there's that one as an option as well. That one sounds really good. And this one, One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus. So this one is like a YA, I believe, thriller. This one sounds good too. I think honestly, out of them all, I think I have to go with the Colleen Hoover book because, like I said, I've been waiting to read this one for quite some time and I just keep putting it off, and I think it's time I read it. Okay? Okay, so my thriller pick will be Too Late by Colleen Hoover. And this one is like just under 400 pages. So Cast is 450, this one is about 400. So we're getting there. We have 6 to choose from. That's our second one. So yeah, let's just put these back. Woo! All right, let's keep going. This one. What do we got? What do we got? What does it say? An author you've never read before. Okay, an author I've never read before. Okay, I've never read a book by Sophie Lark. So I have this one here, The Brittle Prince. I really want to get into that one. I've never read a book by Rebecca Yarrow, so that might be a good one to start. It is a thick one. She's a thick girl. How many pages? Actually, it's only 500. It's just, it must be like big writing. So this one might be a good option. The Brutal Prince is a shorter one. It's like less than 300. So that might be a little bit more my speed. I've read Freida McFadden, or I'm listening to Freida McFadden. I've read Stephen King. Kennedy Ryan. That's one I haven't read before and I really want to read. And it's a romance, so that might be a nice little break from the other ones that I have. So this one is Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan, and I really want to read this book. It is a newer one that I picked up, but I really wanted to get into this one. It's under 400 pages, and I'm gonna go with this one. I really want to read this book. So my author you've never read before book pick is Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan. So I really am looking forward to that one. I've never done this before and I really enjoy it. I think this is how I'm gonna pick my books from now on. I was gonna do like a random number generator and like wrap my books up, but then I was like, it's so much work. Okay, so we have 3 books. We have 3 to go. There's 2. I'm gonna put it back in because that's not fair. Okay. Let's see. Can you read that? What does it say? Is that even? Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? Published in the current year. Okay, let's see if I have any newer books. I think this one, Go as a River by Shelley Reed. It was published this year. Let's do it. It says, okay, it says copyright 2023, but then it says published in 2024. So that's an option, I guess. What else was published this year? I don't know if there's any other ones that was. Is this one? This one doesn't look like it was. No. This one? No. No. Okay, and what about, yeah, I think we're gonna have to go with this one. So this is Go as a River by Shelley Reed. This is a novel, like a fiction novel. This one sounds really good. So it's actually set in 1940s Colorado. And on the back, I'll just read you the synopsis. It says, teenage Victoria Nash is the sole surviving woman in a family of troubled men. She spends her days running the household's peach farm. Wilson Moon is a young drifter with a mysterious past. Displaced from his tribal land, he wants to believe one place is just like another. When Victoria and Will meet on a street corner, their unexpected connection ignites both passion and danger, revelations and secrets. But when tragedy strikes, Victoria is propelled away from the only home she has known and towards a reckoning with loss, hope, and her own untapped strength. Gathering all the pieces of her small and extraordinary existence, she will arrive at a single rocky decision that will change her life forever. Go as a River is a heart-wrenching coming-of-age story and a drama of enthralling power. So yeah, that sounds really interesting. So my pick for published in the current year is Go as a River by Shelley Reed. So far we have 2 more to go. Let's see what we pick. Oh, there's another double one. Okay. What does it say? I don't even know what it says. Oh my god, a book that is over 500 pages. Okay, all right, let's do it. We're gonna challenge ourselves this month, guys. We are. So, okay. Instantly, what jumps out to me is this book here. And we're going to November. It's still the fall, so this might be a good option. This is a big one. This is a big one. This one is $5.99. Okay, so Stephen King Fairy Tale. I really want to read this book, so I am looking forward to this if this is the one that I choose. And I kind of hope it is. Oopsies, we lost our pumpkin. Obviously the other one is Fourth Wing. I believe it's 500. Or no, it's not. Oh yeah, it is. It's 517. 17. Dang, 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 dang. Which one? Which one? I think I should go with the Stephen King because we're still in spooky season to me. November is still fall and it's still the vibe. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Stephen King Fairy Tale. And ooh, there's like pictures in it. Cool. Yeah, I think this will be a good one. So we're at 5 books. We have one more to go, guys. Just one more and then we are all set for November. I like this. Okay, this is fun. Last one. Okay, got it. Let's see. An ugly cover. Okay, an ugly cover. I don't know if I feel like all my books have nice covers. I don't think they're ugly. They're all nice. Like this one is just like nothing going on. It's not ugly, it's not nice, it's not cute. So there's that one. Yeah, like it's not ugly, but it's not like nice, you know? We have this one from The It Girl by Ruth Ware. This one just like, it is what it is. It's kind of cool. Actually, this one's not ugly. It's like gold and kind of pretty. So I don't think that's ugly. This one's just like, you know, nothing special on that one either. It's not cute. It's not like ugly. These ones are 2 that are like darker, right? Like it's thrillers. Let's see. This one has very big writing. And I have some hefty books this month to go through. This one has $3.69, but they're very large writing and it's like a YA, so that might be an easy one. And then this one is just under 400. And it's not as big as this one. I think I'm gonna go with One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus as my ugly cover prompt. pick. That's 6 for ya. So we got the 6 that we came here for. I'm just gonna throw this one back. For the month of November, we're reading One of Us is Lying by Karen McManus. And that one was the ugly cover option. We're reading Stephen King Fairy Tale, and this was a book that has more than 500 pages. Okay. We are reading, for a published in the current year, is Go as a River by Shelley Reed. We are reading an author you've never read before, Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan. Second to last, a thriller. We are reading Too Late by Colleen Hoover. Got a couple thrillers this month, which is great. I want to kind of get them through, you know? I'll read a thriller anytime. And the last but not least, a nonfiction. We are reading Cast by Isabel Wilkerson. And that's the books we're reading this month. So here we go. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next one.